Okay, this video is actually going to be an overview of what you can see from the Norman J. Levy Park and Preserve. You're looking right now at a map of Merrick by the Levy Preserve. Levy Preserve is right off Merrick Road, right here. And pretty much this is open, every day unless there's really bad weather. And you can go in here, park in this parking lot here, and then in about a 10 to 15 minute walk, you will climb this big hill here, which used to be a landfill but has now been converted to parkland. And the view from the top of this hill is pretty amazing. And you saw my other video, but now I'm going to tell you what you're seeing when you go to the top of this hill, because you can see so many landmarks. It's more than just the New York City skyline, so let's get right to it. Okay, so we're going to first start off looking at Manhattan. This is looking west from the top of the hill, and you can see there's the Empire State Building and the whole New York City Midtown skyline, and that's the Freeport Water Tower over there. Now, as I pan to the left, you should be able to see downtown. There's One World Trade Center right there in the distance. There's some haze. Unfortunately, it's very rare to have absolutely no haze here, due to, the pollution. But anyway, you can see there's a train down there moving on the bottom. And there's the North Shore Towers. That is the WHLI transmitter site. We're going to start panning along the North Shore here. And this is looking toward the North Shore. We are in Merrick, so we're looking from the South Shore to the North Shore. That's the Freeport Water Tower. Those buildings there you see to the left, those are the Hofstra dorms. And that hill you see there is what you call the Harbor Hill Moriane. Harbor Hill Moriane in Roslyn and East Hills. Here's a better look at it. The Harbor Hill Moriane right there. And that's the Omni building right there as we pan over here. It's like my neck of the woods now, Nassau Community College. The Cavanta plant. RXR Plaza right there. You can see a lot from there, and actually way in the distance you can see the Whitney Estate, which is on top of a hill. Now, camera went out of focus here, but I fixed it. There we go. And again, Nassau Community College T building, which also has an awesome view, by the way, from the 11th floor, and the RXR Plaza. So again, we're panning along the North Shore here. You see the hills of the North Shore. You can see how flat Long Island is. There's NUMC. See how flat it is when you get to the North Shore. You can see how the hills rise up. And again, you can see the hills kind of rise up. But then it gets kind of flat as you head into northeast Nassau. And here I am panning again toward that's NUMC right there. And those towers there, you see there, FAA towers in North Wantor and if you look way in the distance there, that little red spot, that's the Grumman Studios in Old Bethpage. Now we should be able to see that tower with the blinking light on it. That is all the way in Old Bethpage, and that's pretty high up. There's a sand mine there. It's all by the restoration there, the Old Bethpage Village restoration. And all those power lines you see, that's the Long Island Railroad Babylon branch. Those are the power lines for the Babylon branch. Now I pan back over here, I believe I do, to give you a better view of this Old Bethpage area right there. It's just a big landmark, that big radio transmitter, or whatever the heck that is. And now we pan east, and that mound you see over there, that is the dump in North Babylon there, the landfill over there, which can be seen quite a way. Now we're back in my neck of the woods again, zooming in for a closer look. That is RXR Plaza. You can see there's the Whitney Estate, NCCT building, Uniondale Water Towers, the Omni over there. Again, that's the Omni. And then I pan toward the WHLI transmitter site. North Shore Towers right over there. That's all the way in Queens. And there you can see, here we go for a closer look. That over there is the Grumman Studios, right there where I'm zooming in, right there where that red circle is. That's Grumman Studios all the way if that's considered Hicksville. Could be considered Bethpage. And another closer look at the transmitter, well, radio tower there in Old Bethpage, sand mine. And again, another look here, looking north. Some water towers there. Not sure which one those are. Now we're looking east and to the southeast. And you can see all the little beach houses there along the barrier islands. This is way out, all those houses. That's like toward Gilgo Beach. And you're not going to believe what we're going to be able to see next as I go further. That tower right there is the Robert Moses Water Tower. And that right there, that's the lighthouse. You can see it. It's hard for me to even find while I'm looking at the camera. You can see I'm having a little trouble. But you do see I eventually find it. Right there, there's the lighthouse. Right there, you see it? And the bridge, that's the Robert Moses Water Tower right there. Again, this is very far away from Merrick. Very far. It's a long ways away. But it's amazing what you can see from there. And that, once again, I should give you a closer look at the lighthouse. There is the lighthouse right there. You can see it blinking. That's the Fire Island Lighthouse. Way out in Fire Island. And there's the bridge that goes to Fire Island, as you can see. This is from Merrick. This is viewed from Merrick. It's a good 20 miles away at least. Quite a distance away. And then lastly, we will look toward Jones Beach. While this park is not a Pine Barrens park, check it out because the views are amazing and they're certainly worth it.